This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. Today, a Sunshine State showdown in Florida. They believe their level of football is just a cut above. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. We check in with her now.
Thank you, guys. Checking in with the Florida Atlantic head coach. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Owls will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Gators offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. His coaching staff blown away by how quickly he grasped the offense and won the starting job for the opener. They'll move the wide receiver. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. First carry of the season for this transfer.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing the third down.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player.
Here's a little room there.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on a 61-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Florida Atlantic's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. And what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Messer. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Running inside. It's Bernard. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. Fires deep on the run. He's got it way down the field. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at 2nd. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Garcia.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense win.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Run inside. It's Pryor. Good, solid tackle. Play is stopped as they check on an injured Gator. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Jones wants to throw it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Keeps it and gets the first down. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
He's up to 73 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Right back to the well. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. We start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Henry. And they're able to get him on the ground. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snags it and he's open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Run in the red zone, it's Bernard. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Owls!
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jones to throw. Moving away from pressure. He'll pull it down. Got room at the 35. They get him out of bounds, but a choke play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Mays. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ball. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll move the tight end. Handoff for Ball. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Running inside. It's Ball. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to change this route. Jones wants to throw it. Complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
There's always such a fine line between playmaking and being reckless, right? Like, right there, at some point, that becomes reckless. And you take yourself out of scoring position where you're guaranteed to possibly get 3 points. Now, you're fighting a totally different battle.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Though there are some notable exceptions, typically great pass rushers aren't nose tackles, but that was a great pass rush.
They're not nose tackles usually, those great pass rushers, but they are grown men. I mean, those are some adults in there. Those are the 300-plus pounders that will just destroy you in the run game. But nice job using his hands, using some power to shrink that pocket and get the sack.
Back to pass on second down. With the catch, it's Henry. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, great zone coverage in the back end by this defense. A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback. Great job. The ball comes out, and you can see, Jesse, that defensive secondary on a string, break on the football, and they go force the INTs.
And that's what this defense wants to do. They want to win first and second down, bring their dime personnel on the field third and long, play that zone defense. There's nowhere for you to throw the football, and they get a critical takeaway.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Gives it on the option. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. He's up to 86 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. In the red area, it's Ball. Finding some room. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run out of the gun with Jaden Ball. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Jones to throw. Got it. Tight end trying to get in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Finds a man in the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Hey, sometimes your quarterback's getting flustered and running all over the place, and that's the reason your offense isn't successful. Not that time. They had plenty of time to throw. Now let's see if we can get some execution out of him moving forward.
To the air on second down. Here comes the heat. Gain of 8. It's now 3rd and 2. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Well, defense wasn't fooled on that pass play. Great job by the defender knocking it away.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, he'll take that throw all day.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. The throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the grab on the left.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Lost to fire on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for the first down inside the 45 at the 44. Wants to throw it again. Quickly to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's open things up with North Texas, taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Mean Green, looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside the Swamp. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the Swamp.
The Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Guys, Florida Atlantic's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are out of premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The run inside. It's Bernard. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire.
And, man, the big fella's up.
It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get really frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Reads it, fires complete. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. The offense changing the play. Jones to throw. Makes the grab. It's ball. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Handoff ball running left. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got his man on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's a give the ball. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wide receiver. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The play action fake. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Play is stopped as they check on an injured Gator. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Jones wants to throw it. On the run, still looking. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They march 72 yards, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Let's see what he can do with the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. That last possession, the early punt, losing track of the downs, whatever it was, David, that was a fun. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
How about the aggressive play calling? Love aggressiveness, bringing the free safety down, blitzing him, you could tell, completely disrupted the offense. They didn't know how to handle it. Free safety chases the QB, gets him on the ground.
Back to pass. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Man, that is just what this offense needed. The quarterback already has a couple turnovers, throwing the ball to the other team. This ball, 50-50 ball, somebody needed to make a play to spark this offense, and the receiver does it. Nice catch, nice job after the catch, and this offense has some momentum now.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Did some work on the return. They mark him out of bounds right at the 20.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Gators sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside. It's Pryor. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. And the Gators come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Making side adjustments here. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Jones to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. All down at the 18-yard line. A solid return after that interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
Makes the catch. It's Henry. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The run inside. It's Bernard. Oh, he got loose. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Now the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Motion from the wideout. Jones wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Has to get there to move the sticks. He is stuffed on 4th down and stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Johnson. There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Owls right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Punts it out of the air. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Keeps it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. His field goal would make it a 1-possession game, and the crowd trying to get in this guy's head.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Might be changing the route. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will. 1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Gators come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Handoff for Ball. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The timing needs to be precise on those out routes, and the quarterback just gave him too much ground to cover.
Yeah, and you got to know when to throw that. Right when he's breaking out of his break, I got to put that ball and put it on him. And you could tell the timing was a little bit off, just a little too much juice from the QB.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be third and long. Jones to throw. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football, great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
And that's a great way to start this drive. Listen, we understand the situation. We need a touchdown, we need a two-point conversion, but you can't get all of that on one play. Stay consistent, plenty of time still left on the clock. Dink and dunk if you need to. Take what the defense gives you.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and going, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Shotgun snap on third down. Looking for a big gain. Snags it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this?
And down he goes, and down goes for the moment. A chance to tie the game here in the fourth. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Got so they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. The option, he'll keep it. Got a little grass. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. He might want another play. Jones wants to throw it. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This is like a baseball pitcher that you can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because
Caught, and he's got room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard.
Turning it on. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Got to keep an eye on that clock. Under 90 seconds to play.
really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the...
A shot toward the end zone, and it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports.